Did you watch that NASCAR race?
Yeah.
God damn it. It was a pretty good one, too.
Where was it?
Homestead, which is normally not a very good track. But it was like actually interesting.
Oh, dude, I was purple all the way up till there.
NASCAR's had a decent season so far. I don't know what their actual ratings are, but I mean, the first two races you had first-time winners, and then tonight you almost had a first-time winner running down the leader at the end. I mean, you can't really get much better than that. I was kind of afraid the whole NASCAR conspiracy theory would come out because it was like the guy Tyler Reddick was gaining on William Byron by like a second a lap, right? With like 5 laps to go, but he was 6 seconds back. And I kind of was sitting here waiting like, okay, they're going to fucking throw a caution because if Tyler Reddick won, that would be his first win. Like, imagine if the season started off 3 first winners. I mean, can't really ask for better, newspapers than that. I mean, you know how NASCAR is. At the end of the day, it's still a fucking show. They're still going to chase ratings. Oh, we meant to ask you earlier, JR. I'm asking for me and Steve. After the race, if you don't mind, or if you got to go to bed maybe tomorrow or something, can you show us how you're doing the whole ether mine thing? I know you sent me a message with it, but I can't even find that message anymore. So I was going to see if you wanted to kind of explain to us how it's working and everything.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Yeah. I went ahead and pulled my laptop out and put it over here next to me so I could do it too. Say what?
I was going to wait till later.
Well, no, after the race. Yeah, that's what I said. After
Yeah.
the race. After the race, or if he's not busy, I don't know what he's gonna do after the race. I know sometimes he doesn't want to do anything. So, depending on how the race goes, I understand. Which, honestly, this race coming up right here, I care about more than SNS anymore. I think the only thing making me care about SNS is the fact that I don't have drop weeks. So, I kind of have to have a decent finish if I want to finish decent in points this year. I still think it'd be cool if we did the fucking, like, near the end of the season.
Radio check.
Right now in SNS, probably the only people that can win are probably Edwin, Pete, and Chris, maybe. So if you kind of consolidated it, it'd make it a little bit more interesting every week.
Radio check.
I'm just not sure you could talk everybody into no drop weeks, which is completely fair.
Radio check.
Thanks, man.
Session's up.
Yes, sir. All right, see you guys there.
Radio check.
JR, I figured we'd let you know. We actually told Barry about the. We didn't tell him everything, obviously. We just explained to him that there's another league. Because I didn't know he didn't know. I thought he knew already. I think Phil already knows. He obviously didn't have a new.
Radio check. Radio check. Radio check.
Oculus Guardian system. Please friggin' go fuck yourself. Sitting in a fucking chair. I'm not gonna hit a wall.
Is it weird that like those VR headsets haven't like created just like a sim racing mode?
I know.
Like I'm surprised they haven't said like, hey, like okay, we're just gonna like give you a program and this is like you run it in this mode when you're just sim racing, so you don't have to use like the controllers and all the other shit.
Basically does that.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, I told it, don't use Guardian system. Don't don't put the electronic fence up in front of my fucking face. I don't want to see that. And for the most part, it remembers it. But every once in a while, I'll take the headset off and put it back on again, and it forgets. And I gotta like set where the floor is. I gotta touch the controller to the floor, and then it's fun
every
after
once
that.
in a while too.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell it is, but it sucks.
What's up, yo?
What's
so, Mr.
happening?
Jeff, how you feeling about the track?
Very, very scared.
Yeah, I'm somewhere in between there and indifferent.
Yeah, it's I don't know. This is one of the only tracks I feel like it's really is like I could come into a session and be like, man, this is fun, and then like after my race today, I was like, yeah, man, this is fun, right, Steve? And I was like, then after that, I was like, yeah, I don't know. All right, that's an 8. You guys weren't lying about SR though. Your SR climbs so slowly when you when the more license up, the higher license or whatever.
Yep.
I mean, mine only went up 0.8 today or 0.08 or whatever.
Yeah, because it's based on the group
License
you're with.
and current SR.
Yeah.
But like every time I get over like 4.5, it's like 2 races to move at 0.1.
Yeah.
New
I
fastest
just remember when I
lap
did
for
those Indy
Jansen,
Pro races so that I could get the C
118.62.
license or whatever I did. I can't remember what I did, but something like that. Because I
Radio
had a
check.
D 4.9 for the longest time. As long as we're not Ben Evans, who goes from A something to a D class 4 point something.
Pit lane speed limit is 60
You gotta get your microphone
kilometers per
fixed,
hour.
man. You talk too much to have it breaking up like that.
Is it really that bad? Okay, hold up.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line.
Is this any better?
Well, that was, but sometimes it takes it a
Let me
minute
talk-
to
let me
start.
talk. Yeah, I was gonna say, let me talk for a couple seconds to see if it still breaks up. Is it doing anything
it
right
still
now?
breaks
Yeah.
up.
I
Yeah.
heard
Okay,
it.
hold up. Let me fix it. Wait.